call your ass out on that too.
Man, what the fuck it do?
We don't want some bullshit.
No, we already know what kind of episode this about to be.
No.
It's the motherfucking Good Gas Podcast, man. We in this bitch. Episodes, there's 112. Oh, you should have played 112.
Hey, come on now. We gonna start.
You don't like 112 either?
Hell no.
You just said little
112?
You don't like
Easy.
little easy,
huh?
112 you don't like.
They got 2 hits.
First of all, we're not taking real
Two
music
more than
opinion
most niggas got.
on nothing.
I give you that.
We're not listening to real music opinion at all.
Wasn't they on Making the Band?
Horrible takes in the first 3 minutes of this episode.
No.
We don't even record for 15 seconds.
Yeah, like, you tripping.
God damn.
Anyway, man. Yeah, we in this bitch. What y'all want to get into first?
Free slime.
Not you, nigga.
All right.
What you want to get into first?
Shit. All right, we got to talk about what's going on in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? We got to talk about that shit. They saying the prison y'all about to look like the motherfucking E.T. Wolves.
Shit is not Atlanta. This shit ugly, man.
Damn.
Why they always fucking with rappers, dog?
Cause they fucking coons, brainwashed ass individuals.
Like, would they give a fuck about what they was doing if they didn't never make it?
It wasn't to an extent.
I'm gonna make this a very important.
Everything allegedly, by the way.
Now we're making an important conversation because this is their point, right? They saying that the content that rappers is putting out right now is causing people. It's causing people to influence the people in a negative light, right?
Mm-hmm.
My thing is,
y'all agree?
No.
I'm not gonna say I
don't completely agree.
It depends what rappers you're talking about on that. Because the reason I'm saying I'm not a huge fan of certain like demonic shit in the music, stuff like that. To me, it means freedom of expression, but at the end of the day, that shit does fuck with your mind. You know what I'm saying? Now, when we talking something different, they didn't focus on that though. They put it on street rappers. You know what I'm saying? Anybody doing the shit that's been going on for 30, 40 years now. My thing is you taking artists who grew up in this shit and blaming them for shit that they was raised into. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That mindset kind of blows me.
That's the main thing for me right there. I'm glad you said that shit, bro. Because I always ask people, like, do you think it's the music that's affecting the streets, or do you think it's the streets that's affecting the music?
Oh, it's literally like art imitates life.
Yeah.
It's that type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Art imitates life, and life imitates art.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, I guess.
Nah, real shit.
Shit got nuance to it.
Yeah.
Think about
I
it,
always feel like it's more so, it's heavier.
Look at this. It's my experience, right? I grew up. I'm 20 years old. I write a song about my experience in Maryland, well, PG County, cool, right? 2 years later, a dude younger than me hear that song, right? He might not be an artist yet, but because of some of the stuff I said in that song, maybe he starts to think, all right, damn, this is how I should be moving on certain things. Cool. He now go make another song, and maybe his song may be not the same. When my song was talking about certain shit, he might take it a little bit left because he got his own spin, right? The thing is, that continues to happen. Down. It generates, you know, it keeps going and going. And then you don't know if somebody dropping a message in their shit no more. They could be just saying anything. We do got a lot of motherfuckers saying anything. But to me,
that's true.
Hold on. We live in the country, freedom of speech. So
it's freedom of speech for sure. And it's like, if my whole life I grew up seeing murder, rob, steal.
That's all I'm ever know.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I'm going to put in my whatever artist going to be. I'm going to draw about it. I'm going to rap about it. I'm going to do whatever.
That's a whole nother point. Because if you only ever grew up, and that's all some people, that's all they ever seen. Whether it's TV, music, or actually real life, you only ever seen shit like that. So you really blaming that person for talking about their life experiences?
And then it's like, this shit happens. You said it's like only the rap shit, but I think that's a recent thing. I think that's because rap is at the top of music right now. War on rappers was also back in the 90s. They've been blaming. Back then, I feel like it was everybody though, because the rock stars and shit got some of that.
True.
Fucking like Marilyn Manson.
They was biting heads
like
off of bats and shit.
Right.
But that's always been the argument. Thank you for bringing that up. That's always been the argument with how you gonna blame rappers, but you don't critique heavy metal. You know what I'm saying? That's always been a debate for like 30 years now. So this ain't no new shit.
Motherfuckers ain't getting locked up in those genres and shit.
Right.
I don't know, man. That shit is nasty as fuck. They got we ain't gonna get off the Young Thug and Gunna shit, but we talked about before in New York, they fucking banning drill rappers from YouTube, shit like that.
What kind of shit? To me, that's How do you
cutting off the way these niggas getting money
how do you ban a genre of music? You know what I'm saying?
Assuming that whatever they rapping about, they actually doing it shit.
But you limiting the simple fact that drill rap is just a beat.
Exactly.
It's just the beat, that the heavy, that, you know what I'm saying, that consistent, you know what I'm saying, pulse or whatever. Mm-hmm. The word somebody put over it don't got nothing to do with the actual.
And at the end of the day, like,
somebody can get up there and say some positive shit.
Like
on a drill
beat, you could say some positive shit.
Even if he don't, you can say the most negative, demonic shit.
Freedom of speech. But what I'm saying is, you banning it. You now limiting the fact that somebody could say something positive. You acting like it's all evil. You know, it's all bad. Like,
if I was them niggas, I'd sue the shit out the city.
Yeah,
y'all niggas is infringing.
It's like them it's like if they banned go-go because it was too much ass shaking.
They did try to get rid of the go-go.
They tried, but did it work? Does it make really sense? No,
it don't make sense. It don't. Just fucking up places for young niggas to go to. Mm-hmm. And that's going to send them to the streets where you trying to quote-unquote get them out of shit. Mm-hmm.
I done heard a whole lot more shit than what they said in their music than other people said in theirs. You know what I'm saying? And growing up, I'm talking about in middle school. Fuck.
I feel like it's always glossed over that fucking media shouldn't be raising your kids, first of all.
Ding, ding, ding.
Me, I always had a mind of my own. I don't give a fuck what a nigga say on the song. I ain't gonna go out and do it unless I want to. It ain't like it's brainwashing me like...
Yeah. Like, I gotta do it because I heard Lil Wayne say it.
Like, it is never gonna get it unless...
See, there's the nuance to it right there. We talked about it early on. That come down to how you say, you talking about your kids. You gotta put your kids on some better music. You know what I'm saying? My father put me on the shit like Sam Cooke, or even Tupac, or Ghetto Boys. Like, he put me on the different shit. So I learned different Luther Vandross. Like, I learned different types of artists and shit other than just like Lil Wayne or Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? And that ain't even... Lil Wayne and Jay-Z talk some good shit. You know what I'm saying? But I have a more nuanced catalog because I'm open to different things.
Teach these motherfuckers that shit is just music, bro.
Exactly. Slim. T is just music,
or
bro.
Music, T is just TV.
It's just TV.
Yeah, bro.
That shit is just TV, bro. Like, hey, we could talk about that. How many people move around life? They move around, they make I think that's the reason. A lot of people make their life decisions based off what they're seeing every day. So social media, TV, and music, they're basing their actual life off these three things, not realizing that all three of those things are artificial. Somebody can make some real music, that's cool, but that's still their experience. That's not yours. You know what I'm saying? Like,
even if it relates to you.
Even if it relates to you, that's their experience. Like, people don't really see that. They don't grasp that kind of go over a lot of people's head.
And then it's like, when I hear these niggas rap about some of the shit they rap about, bro, to me, like, a lot of it ain't glorifying it, so to speak, bro. Like,
hey, thank you. Some of that shit ain't really, even if you make it sound sweet, it ain't really glorifying the shit.
Niggas will tell you on the song, I go home every night and cry myself to sleep. Niggas just bumping to that shit, but
it just sounds good. So
can you blame the artist for how they reacting to that shit? He just told you, he going through it like shit.
Yeah. Niggas like Dirk tell you that shit be fucking with them. They tell you that shit fuck with their head. And what everybody do? Go buy the album and crank that shit. You know what I'm saying? They start you went from O Block, you went from 63rd, whatever, you know what I'm saying? They just gas it up. Meanwhile, that's that man's whole life.
It ain't never a fucking problem until they get to the white kids. Middle America.
We need a soundboard. Goddamn. Fuck, bro.
That's exactly what Eminem used to say and shit. Like, I wouldn't give a fuck if this was the hood. Music started.
Or in the case of what's going on in Atlanta, they just want to quote unquote cleanse their society. Which to me, that you crossing real gray hairs, or you crossing the very thin line when you start talking like that. Like, you want to cleanse your society. You know who else sound like that? Yeah. They just want to rid them of our society.
Some Hitler shit.
Exactly. That's some Nazi shit.
That's crazy.
That's some fucking pure, you know what I'm saying, white nationalist ass shit. Like, somebody not good enough to live among you. Like, I thought this was America. Like,
that shit is crazy, bro. At the end of the day, they take these motherfuckers' money. If motherfuckers want to do a drive for the city, I'm going to take that shit. Like, they probably have done all that shit. Y'all, the whole time y'all investigating niggas. Shit is nasty, bro. That shit is super nasty. I don't even know what else to say on that shit,
we done with that, man. Freedom.
How y'all feel about them using specific lyrics from songs?
I'm not.
That's crazy.
We live in a state that's allowed before you say anything crazy.
That's fucking crazy, though.
Just passed that last year, so.
That's fucking crazy, though, because that's just a form of art. Their music is their form of art. That's like if you did a movie and you killed the nigga in the movie and then they arrest your ass for murder. Like... All
right, now let me play devil's advocate.
Like...
Cause, like we were just talking about before we started recording and shit, it's like YouTube pages that will connect bars to real crimes, bruh. And it's like, if that's what you...
Internet hotter than anything.
Fuck the police.
Motherfuckers is putting together whole dissertations on some shit. They live in... The motherfuckers they in Iowa putting together dissertations on shit in Atlanta. Like, that shit is fucking crazy. Like, you across the whole country and you know all these...
But if you is a young nigga out here making music and if you know, got your foot in the streets, please, I'm asking for your sake, don't put no real shit that you did in the songs, bro.
On the internet or any video. And that's crazy. I just had a conversation with my man the other day about that. And his response was like, don't nobody want to hear no fake shit.
Bruh, but you gotta.
I don't want to hear you snitch on yourself neither.
Yeah, bro. Like you gotta. If you gonna be a rapper, bro, you gotta use that pen. You gotta somehow, some way, find a way around giving details to where you was and how it went down, bro. Like
real shit though. Real shit.
Or be prepared for what comes with it, because that's some stupid shit.
They said nobody capping, and it's like that makes sense.
It makes sense until you in that room.
Yeah, like.
Like, so it was you with Lil Joe.
Bro, all right, they couldn't find him when they heard the song. Like, wait a minute.
11:58.
Yeah, you hear me, bro? Like, it don't gotta be that.
You went to the studio right after, nigga? Like,
and they already be on your ass, bro, and you already know they on your ass just for you being who you is. So.
Yeah, the more notoriety, the more come with it.
More money, no problem.
I'm telling you.
Life of a legend.
Yeah.
Haters throw up like rice to the wedding.
What we gonna talk about next, man? Let's get off this.
Let's get on Wack 100. It's wild that shit. Let's get all this informant shit out the way.
I told y'all how I felt about Wack 100.
Man,
I've been
pissing me off a lot more recently.
Ever since he been on that Clubhouse shit, bro, I've been saying like whatever he doing is nasty. You know who he doing it for, but
nasty business.
But what's this shit going on now with him? Because I think he fucking with the wrong nigga.
Yeah. This is apparently, I guess, Karen Civil had an interview that she did for the Hoover family, or for Jagger Hoover. Larry Hoover, not that. Larry Hoover. Apparently she ran off with the interview. I don't know. Somehow Wack is involved with that. He trying to split profit. Yeah, she on some janky shit. And so, yeah, they definitely fucking with the wrong people. I don't know why the fuck. That's...
You don't want to keep building enemies.
Nigga, you talking about Jay Prince and Larry Hoover.
Yeah, bro, I don't know.
I don't know what the fuck.
Like you said, I don't know the specifics of that shit, but Jay Prince don't talk much.
Drop a whole video.
Yeah. He only talk when he like got something on his mind. And you don't want to be the something on his mind type shit, bro. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
That's gonna be an interesting one though. Cause usually it's like young niggas that be getting too big for their britches. Now it's like another nigga. Supposedly he's supposed to be.
He said, and it was funny to me. I watched the whole video and I noticed that he was choosing his words carefully. Mm-hmm. But he said this line ass nigga. I bust out laughing because like damn, he took his time with that. Yeah. He made sure to choose his words.
And I definitely agree with him when he said all money ain't good money. So,
absolutely. Absolutely.
Wack.
All money is not good money.
More power to everybody involved, man. Y'all figure that out.
No bullshit.
I don't got nothing to do with that.
You hear me at all?
Well, this got something to do with kinda me, us, motherfucking. Kinda, sorta. Cause we might fucking do music reviews one day. Who knows? NBA Youngboy got a problem with the YouTubers, man.
Okay. What's the issue?
His problem with the YouTubers, he went on Instagram and told his label, anybody that's doing reviews and shit for my music, take that shit off. Motherfucking chop that shit off YouTube type shit. Told niggas to go get a real job type shit.
Damn.
What's y'all thoughts on it?
I mean, is it hurting his pockets?
If anything, I would assume it was helping.
That's what I was thinking, right? What would be his reason for that? Like,
mind you, NBA
Somebody had to
Youngboy
say
is
something that pissed them off.
somebody ain't like a song and shit.
Somebody said something.
Somebody did.
But yeah, NBA Youngboy like the most popular YouTube rapper type shit. If you look at the numbers for YouTube, he probably gonna be at the top monthly type shit.
I see why he's saying it though, because technically, the way this
Profit
set up,
him.
but no, seriously, I could literally go make a NBA Youngboy critique account, right? Mm-hmm. And that shit probably go viral. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just critiquing all his videos.
Every song, yeah.
Because what's going to happen is they're going to search NBA Youngboy shit. And they're going to see the picture of him right here critiquing the joint. They're going to see what he talking about. 3
videos down, it's going to be me.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to
And I can talk big shit. I can say whatever the fuck I want to.
That is some annoying ass shit.
But music is suggestive. You can't be mad at a nigga that don't like your music.
Yeah, true. Yeah, that's the whole point of being an artist. Somebody's going to like it and somebody's not, you know? Mm-hmm. But to make a whole career off hating on my shit, get that shit out of here.
I wanted to focus more on the get a real job part of it. Because,
yeah, I don't like that.
If we being technical, bro, some of these YouTubers make more than rappers.
But not him. Yeah. But I'll say.
Depending on how much the labor takes.
In the world we live in, that's a real job, bro. Anybody finding ways to get money outside of punching that clock,
and if that's not, then being a rapper not.
Because he'd be pissed off if some white lady say, "Get a real job."
Bitch, I got bars.
I hear his point, but that it just nah.
Yeah. I just think he should chill out because he might really be biting. Because maybe the reason you the number one nigga on YouTube is
because they reviews.
Yeah. No, that's not the reason.
But it help,
kids is running that shit up. But like what you're saying is it does coincide.
If that give me an extra 30 million,
the reason they going viral is because people want to know. They care about your. That's some weird shit. They care about your video that much. They care about somebody else's opinion
on that video.
That shit is pretty fucking weird. But yeah, that's some weird shit.
I mean, but there's kids out here that like watching people play games instead of playing them themselves. That's always
that
been
shit
crazy.
Firsthand, like you just watching this nigga play the video game. The PS4 right there.
Don't you got that game?
You got the same game. Like that shit is bonkers.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. We all brainwashed people.
That shit crazy.
So,
what
else we got?
Want to talk about the Kendrick album since we on music?
Yeah, man. First off, we're gonna say do not listen to Real Take. I only heard a few songs. I'm a person who likes music and rap music specifically enough that I'll give it a couple days and give a responsible opinion.
That's some new shit. I hope you know that. Like, that's some new nigga shit.
Yeah, you jumping in.
It's literally not been a day yet, bro.
It ain't been 24 hours.
It hasn't been 24, bro.
Pusha T dropped his joint.
And you admitted.
Same day.
What about it?
Fire.
Nah, fool. Like we said, you want some new nigga shit.
Yeah.
Fire.
On that. You
admitted to us that you only listened to one song. You just ain't like that one song.
But come on. Like 5 years I waited for this. Like, technically I heard 2 because I heard the Heart part 5 before that.
That wasn't fair to you?
Yeah, the visual was a lot better than the fucking song.
I told you, I don't listen to nothing.
Your music takes is
no.
You used to have good music.
I don't know what's up with you.
No.
Fool, you listen to one song of a Kendrick album.
Technically 2.
You look at me in the face and saying the bars on the joint was trash?
I never said the bars was trash. I'm just saying that it's just, I waited 5 years for this. All
right, let's speak on that.
Why are we still asking him questions?
No, because we got to give him a lesson right quick, bro. That's your fault, bro. You can't.
What? Because it's his fault. He made the project.
Because you had expectations.
You didn't hear the whole project.
I'm feeling that.
And you like the joint I just played at the beginning, motherfucker.
So kind of slow, bro. It's slow.
That was more of an argument than a song. That really wasn't the song.
Because you waited five years, you had highest expectations.
Hell yeah.
And on your first song, you ain't get them expectations reached. Which is you think one song gonna give you.
I would say this. Pusha T first dropped his first tape. I listened to the first song. I listened to it all the way through. Now, granted.
So every song gotta be fire to you for you to even want to give that shit a chance.
Or at least y'all like,
I thought you was better with this music shit, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Nah,
You know all like the old school.
You act like this.
Yeah, you crazy as fuck.
I love old school, but
you just hating on Kendrick right now.
What? Because I dislike the product.
No, because I get what he's saying. I get what he's saying. Like his expectations was just too high, bro.
That could be it too. That definitely is between one of them two.
But you can't really say that because you ain't listened to it yet.
Man, I'll definitely give you the full review tomorrow, and I doubt it's gonna change. But
tomorrow.
Yeah. So now you're going into a closed-minded.
All right. I'm just.
What was you expecting, bro? The greatest shit you ever heard?
Good Kid, Mad City. From the first song, fire as shit.
Bro, you've not signed. First of all.
Oh, here you go.
Where's another Good Kid, Mad City
ago, bro?
I just told you Pusha T just dropped
that
fire.
That was Mad City,
no,
it was fire,
though. Your fucking music taste getting worse and worse by the minute.
With no visuals. Like, it's a fucking movie. Like, you crazy.
Why the fuck he can't recreate that? I mean, it's not easy, of course.
Why would I recreate it? Why would I wait 5 years to recreate some shit I did 10 years ago?
Because that shit was just like put you on the
map. His music take is pissing me off. I enjoy the album.
You blowing me.
I didn't finish the album. I like the songs that I heard so far.
I'm telling y'all it's good. Fuck what he talking about, bro.
This nigga got Summer Walker on the goddamn tape. And then come on.
She's a successful artist.
But come on, like. Why?
That's how we gonna end that segment. So just shut up, bro.
I ain't getting no whole features. I ain't
Hove? You wanted a Drake feature too, huh?
He did.
If he had a Drake feature, Future got saved by Drake twice.
God.
We gonna just ignore. Okay.
Future had a good album too.
Thank you. Thank you.
Let me preference that.
You gonna say two?
Nah, Future. Cause Future. He had a couple of tapes on that tracks on that I like.
Yeah.
But overall, the album wasn't like.
I like Future's album. It was pretty good.
You like it? Yeah. You like Future album better than Kendrick?
Hey Mo, this nigga is fucking crazy.
I didn't say that. Well, probably at this point.
God.
At this point, probably.
Yeah. So the first song on Future shit was just had me hooked.
You listen to the intro and turn the whole album off, fool. Like your music opinion is 100% invalid. Like
you're fucking yeah.
You didn't even hear 2 songs. You heard 1.5. You heard half of a verse that he played when we got hit. Like you didn't even hear the whole song, so it don't count.
I'm speechless, man. I'm fucking.
I don't even know how you feel confident enough to give an
opinion on the like the first song. The first song might not have been the best shit, but it wasn't that fucking bad.
Said the whole album is trash. You know you heard one song.
It's a double album. First of all, you could at least play the first song on the second joint.
Bruh, you didn't even fish through and see if there was a couple jumps that hit first. You just was like,
yeah, them features just wasn't where it was
at
so
we'll just say his opinion is trash.
No.
This nigga's wild. Sampha isn't a good feature.
Who the hell is Sampha?
See, you
don't know shit.
Uncultured swine. What the fuck is wrong with you?
You just don't know shit. Just shut up. Stop
this nigga said Summer Walker and Ghostface on the song.
Nah, Ghostface? No.
He just Ghostface. He's just talking. I'm telling y'all. He just
Summer Walker. You got to get through that part to get to the Ghostface.
I'm done with you, bro. I don't got nothing else to say to you about nothing music.
Nothing music, bro, at all. Like, you just fucked up. Next time we talk about the verses, you just got...
Like, relax. Yeah, bro, all them verses conversations, I'm thinking your shit. Nah, bro, fuck no. That's crazy.
All my takes on those verses was...
Some bullshit now. Looking real funny in the light.
Yeah, like, what the fuck?
That shit looking real funny, man. Yo, this is crazy. Let's get into some other shit. Cause you just blew me a little bit. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Y'all listen to the album. That song he did with the day we played on the intro, it was going back and forth with Shawty. That shit is dope and creative as fuck.
Yeah, and his messages to most of the songs.
Toxic as hell. Like it's messages to it. Like,
sound like my email.
He in person. He don't think deeper on shit, and that's it.
That's a good thing, nigga. It's some shit you can relate to. I know I could.
But you gotta learn how to think deeper on certain shit, especially when it's coming from an artist who's is telling you to think deeper. Like you gonna take it for surface value, knowing he on some deep shit.
You like this microwave shit? That's the problem.
Right. He likes artificial ass shit.
Yeah, it's a no for me, dog.
I guess a no for us, for you.
Get you out of here, nigga.
Right. The album was real. We just get the album. Fuck.
Tomato.
Look, what y'all got in y'all spending night bags?
A toothbrush, a gun, and maybe my Xbox.
You bringing the Xbox through? I thought y'all was gonna be like, I don't even take a spending night bag. I don't.
It depends.
I gotta answer this question.
I'm just asking.
Alright. Little down. Alright.
Do you have a like? Do you take a spending night bag?
If it's my girl, yes. Because I might got
you
shower,
might be there
you know what I'm saying? You might be there for a couple of days.
I don't know about
See
that.
real quick. I'm you know what I'm saying? I might be out that same night, like, spend the night. Like, you can't be spending other people's house you just met. You tripping?
Nah, I ain't. You know damn well. I'm talking about like y'all been fucking with each other for a while. Might be your girl, might not be, but y'all been fucking with each other for a while. Long enough you feel comfortable spending the night and shit. She like come through. I say I don't even take the spending night bag unless like I got some clothes with me or some shit. But I don't do the like days at a time shit. I can't be around people for like days at a time. So most nights I don't even bring clothes. I'm out in the morning type shit. So I'm really with real. It might be like a toothbrush and a gun, bro. I don't take the Xbox.
The Xbox ain't once in a while.
That shit too much, man.
It depends.
I'm going over there Friday night and I'm gonna be there till Sunday.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy though? A lot of the females I fuck with, they don't like TVs in their room. They don't like having it on if it is in there.
What the fuck you do for entertainment other than fuck?
Like they go out in their living room and watch TV. But at the end of the night, they go in their room quiet as fuck.
Is cool with me.
Cut some
that shit be wild. Like it be quiet as fuck.
I like to sleep to the shit.
I'm not saying play. I'm not saying like play fucking Grand Theft Auto all night. I'm saying like.
I'm saying play Grand Theft Auto all night.
No, I'm saying like.
I want to be
cut
able to. I'm not gonna hold you.
Hulu.
Look, as long as I got the volume down, she sleep right here.
Oh, brother.
I'm up playing this joke.
That's a lot, man.
It's 5 a.m. I'm about to, I'm going to sleep. Put that joint out, go to sleep. I wake up in a couple hours. I don't mean that every night. That's not an every night thing. I'm just saying. I like that option.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like that option. I don't want to have to go out in the living room, cut everything off, and come all the way into the room.
Yeah.
That don't ever cause no arguments.
I mean, of course, if you doing it at the wrong moment or something.
No, yeah. If you know y'all already on some tension and you got the shit up all loud and she trying to sleep, got work in the morning.
Yeah, some shit like that. Yeah.
Tripping. But it ain't nothing to cut the volume down.
Yeah, play the game.
Rub some ass while she's sleeping.
I'd be knocked out.
Depending on the girl, though. Some of them is gonna act like that's a whole problem.
When I get the coochie, I be knocked out. I'm going to sleep right with you, so.
Or wanting to feel better if you could cut Netflix on right after?
That facts.
If I can't
earlier
sleep
in the day and I'm up tonight, I'm gonna hit that jump. You know what I'm saying? She might smoke those off. I might cut the game off.
If I can't sleep, I just watch something on my phone type shit.
You a real.
To me, that's more annoying though, cause the phone is like right here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but I got my headphones. You ain't gonna hear shit.
No, I don't do the headphones. Okay, so,
that's only if I can't sleep though. Which most.
I don't trust headphones. You can't hear what's going on around you.
Exactly.
True indeed.
Smart man.
I gotta fuck with joints in some better neighborhoods, man. Y'all niggas in danger over there. Shit.
I'm just happy they got their own place, man.
Providing for itself.
I feel it,
Baby
man.
steps out this.
Oh man, that's funny as fuck. So,
speaking of that,
quick riddle. What y'all think the most popular Google search in Texas was over the last month?
Plan Bs.
You'll guess.
Most popular Google search in Texas. Nah, just tell me.
Vasectomies.
I was close. I knew it. It was either abortions or Plan Bs. Like, all right, well, vasectomies. It was
I'm telling that is, bro. All them niggas out there got side bitches.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all ain't catching me. Damn. Imagine if like the whole country had to do that. Like
that's what I'm saying. Men don't know what we're
you
asking
don't
for.
want that, bro.
You don't want that. Like I'm not. No.
That's
My girl's not gonna be like, well, I can't have birth control, so like, nigga, no, like y'all, what, bruh? Fuck out of here. There's gonna be much more babies because I'm shit.
Fuck that.
But then again, I'll say this too. Y'all
I
niggas,
might be one of them niggas Googling. I ain't gonna lie.
Why y'all can't pull out?
Stop.
Why y'all can't pull
You
out?
be saying that like you just 100% with the pull out. Well, you ain't got no kids, so clearly. but like you don't never be into the moment, like, and you just don't.
The only time I've nutted in the joint is if I wanted to.
Okay.
Like that's the only time.
Shit.
Oh, let me shut the fuck up. Never mind. Continue.
Look, man.
I've had some accidents.
I was like, either. I feel like it's been times that I did and still had like a little scare.
Self-control. Maybe that's a level of self-control I thought a lot of people had.
Yeah, you like a Yoda Zen master.
Hey, son, I am though. That sound weird, nigga. Real shit though, cause son, like, y'all don't feel it.
Yeah.
So cool.
Nah.
If you felt it, why would I do that?
I'm talking about when you feel like you about to nut and shit. Like you struggle,
Feels
and
fucking
it feel like it's
amazing.
coming up and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Pull that motherfucker.
No.
Blow. Like,
Nope.
Nah,
It don't feel as good.
It don't work like
It
that all
don't
the
feel as
time.
good like that.
It don't work like that all the time.
that shit be.
Look, man, sometimes you gotta lie to a joint like, yeah, I don't know.
Ass, legs, faces, backs, stomachs. Nigga, I don't fucking care. Sheets.
That's
pillows,
cool if I'm in the
towels.
right mind for that shit. If not,
Yeah.
fuck it.
I've had some situations.
Give it to God.
Yeah.
I had to stop fucking with people's couches because of that.
Oh,
Jesus,
you
take the
tripping.
wheel.
That's crazy. I ain't even about to. We talked about that after the episode. We ain't gonna bring that up. How y'all feel about some coochie eating draws?
Coochie eating draws. So the draws do the coochie eating?
They edible panties?
Well, technically. Let me pull up the shit for y'all. I want to read
So many options. Like, but they got the little space in it where you can just like open it up. Wow, easy access.
Fucking buffet.
FDA approves latex underwear that protects against STIs during oral sex. So
Okay, so you lick through the draws. So it's
it's like a fucking condom, but
It's flavored.
it's ultra thin.
This nigga, he wants licorice flavor. Like he wants strawberry flavor.
Yeah, I was just about to say strawberry.
She got a.
It says ultra thin and silky smooth, and the underwear is designed to deliver the desired experience of oral sex without skin-to-skin contact, effectively lowering the danger of STIs. I'm
Might
not
be
licking
onto
no
something.
latex. Sorry. If we gotta use that, we probably shouldn't be fucking. That's my opinion on that.
Facts there.
Damn.
And I definitely ain't putting my face. No,
What if you allergic to latex and you do that?
we not even getting that far, bro.
Yeah.
Once you pull down your shit and got some latex drawers on,
Are they reusable or like you wear them once or what?
I would hope
no,
you wear
you
them
just
once.
lick them and take them
It's
off.
That's
and so-
disgusting.
It's latex, so it's rubber, so it's sweating. Like,
No, they said it's ultra thin, silky smooth.
but it's hot. Say you're in like Atlanta or that Texas. It's hot as fuck outside.
Damn.
Just look.
That's rubber on that. Like,
Yeah. She could pull them out the drawer before you know.
oh, put them on like a condom.
Yeah, that's what it
But hold on,
is.
I gotta put my
So
panties
switch it. Take these off. Put them on and shit.
I would feel like such a dickhead licking on some latex drawers, bro.
You gotta take them off. Damn. So you lick the latex drawers.
She supposedly still feel it through the shit.
Right, but you gotta take them off to fuck her though. It has
Strawberry
intercourse. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe, probably, yeah.
That's
Maybe,
a lot.
maybe you could just go in with that shit. I don't know.
That's a lot.
If it's strawberry flavored though.
That always brings me
Son,
back.
it is rubber.
Well, see,
You're an
look,
ass. You would be the nigga in there licking latex and shit.
I mean, there are latex. I mean, there are flavored condoms and shit, but bruh.
I mean,
it's not the same concept.
make that shit enjoyable some type of way.
You can't just have it vanilla. Just plain
Shit
flavor.
like
I told you, whatever drunk.
That always bring me back to. Have you ever seen a joint use a female condom?
No.
Nope.
I ain't never seen one pulled out in
I'm
real
sorry,
life.
women,
bro.
bro. At my 28 years, I'm gonna say I've been having sexual intercourse for maybe what the last 10.
12-ish.
12-ish, you know. Yeah, to see a woman pull out a
condom. I don't even know where you get them
female
from.
condom. I have yet to see that be pulled out. Like,
where do you even get them?
That's actually damn.
You gotta pre-order them joints. Amazon.
I wish we could just lay all the responsibility on them and shit. We go over there like, you got a condom? It's always
they do have they have the other responsibility, you know, if they get pregnant. You know what I'm saying?
But even if a girl has a condom, she gonna pull out a condom for you. Not
that's what I'm saying. I've never seen them pull out like, here, all right, boom, and put that thing on there. I've never seen it. Like, damn.
Take your feeling away, motherfucker.
Damn, that's what actually got me thinking. Like, I've never
ever.
Yeah. Have you even seen one in public?
You got a condom? Like, why you ain't got a condom? Like, I've never. That's never happened. Damn.
No bullshit.
Like, what the fuck? Fucking crazy.
Something tells me these draws gonna be the same. You're never gonna see it.
You never.
I'd much rather buy a little vibrating jump than just.
You wanna fuck up a real pair of drawers and shit.
like God.
We ain't talking about y'all, man. We was talking about music.
Nah.
Are we racist?
Hold on.
Are we racist because we ain't bring up the white boy?
Jack Harlow?
Yeah.
Let's talk about this. Why the fuck does everybody hate Jack Harlow?
I don't know.
I don't know. Because it's cool now.
Because it's cool to hate him? Bruh, what happened? Wait, what did he do?
I'm going to be honest with you. Women started lusting over him.
That's what it
is? That's what it was?
That's just my opinion. That's what I see.
Hating ass shit. I really be wondering. I be seeing tweets. I be like, what he do to make them niggas that mad?
Because when he dropped the first song, he ever dropped the shit, niggas ain't give a fuck. It's like,
they hate on his whole album and everything. Like,
his album was cool.
Yes.
Yeah, bro. I would say his album was alright.
We gotta get real check. We might have Uncle Tom on set.
Yes.
We might have one on the set.
Bro, this nigga's crazy.
Jack Harlow.
It was cool.
And I ain't even saying it ain't cool, but you gave that whole album
over
a chance.
Kendrick?
It was cool.
You full of shit. That's true.
There's something wrong with this nigga. Yeah. But
I told we got Uncle Tom on the set, guys. We gotta.
This week, people problem with him was he didn't know Brandy and Ray J was sister and
brother and sister.
Damn. And I ain't mad at him. Like, one, he's Caucasian, and two, he's under 25. Like, why we expected him to know?
At all.
Because you in black culture, so know about black culture.
It'd be different if
I've been screaming, bro. I've been screaming, put some respect on Ray J name all year.
But no. I wouldn't expect
come
him.
on, it's Brandy, bro.
Right. Here's my thing. I'm gonna tell y'all some shit. Y'all might not agree. I would expect him to know who Ray J is before I expect him to know who Brandy.
And that's exactly what the fuck happened, though. Literally.
The reason I say that, Brandy hasn't been on mainstream. Somebody who's under 25 wouldn't know who she is. They didn't watch Moesha. They didn't hear her music. You know what I'm saying?
You don't know who Moesha is at all.
You probably
under 25. Listen, ask your nephew.
I know a
24-year-old.
Favorite show is fucking Moesha. Cool. My nephews probably don't know what that is.
Exactly, but anybody 19, anybody 20, just ask off the rip, who's Moesha, who's Brandy, who's Miles. You know what I'm saying? They can be, who the fuck? Like, they gotta go look that shit up. Like, but you gotta understand, it's the same way for us too. If our parents ask us some shit before, like, who's Vice? What's the Miami Vice dude? Like,
we losing recipes.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what that is, man. What the fuck is going on? But, you know, you're a white boy, bro. But the thing is, if he'd have knew, motherfuckers probably been like, oh, he pandering. Because we hated when Hillary Clinton had the hot sauce in her bag.
That's pandering.
Well, I mean, if that nigga that got up there and like, yeah, I used to write in the diary just like Moesha. Then we'd have been like, ah, you doing too much, bro.
He was going to lose regardless.
It's a lose-lose.
It was a good idea to put hot sauce in her bag.
Maybe she really do that shit.
I'm a roast.
She does not do that.
Where's she from?
No, she does not. I highly doubt she walked around with hot sauce in her bag.
I didn't know that was a normal thing at all, let alone black people.
They said, you know, it's been a joke.
I've seen women steal hot sauces from like Chipotle, but
where did you put it?
In the purse, but not just walking around. Oh, you need some hot sauce?
Nah, so you've never seen no TV shows, no stereotype where they act like on some Medea shit. She pull out the hot sauce and put it back in the bag. You ain't never seen that like that. So I've seen that so many times.
Yeah.
So many times in movies.
That's a nasty ass stereotype.
You never seen that shit?
Hell no, bro. Maybe I just never paid no attention to it.
I've seen that so many times going there, like on some stereotype shit. Real shit, it's like up there with watermelons for real.
Nah, that's wild.
I can't believe you really never seen it.
Hell nah, nigga just eat some fried chicken, pull the hot sauce.
Also, movie stereotype, and it's crazy.
And they put it back in their purse.
What's
and
fucked
shit.
up? I can't point out a movie in my head,
but I know I've seen it.
You know what I'm saying? Like
once you said Medea, it was like it sounds like some shit Tyler Perry would have had a little joke about, but I can't pinpoint the exact movie. But
nah, that's crazy.
Off of Norbit shit or something, like
Soul Food or something. It's in one of them black movies.
Soul Food is a sad movie.
Not Soul Food. He just saying that.
Yeah,
something with
nah, that's crazy.
That joint out.
I don't like that. If that's really a stereotype, I don't like that shit.
Yeah, that's where that came from. Like black people like fried chicken. What you put in fried chicken? Your mom got some hot sauce in her purse. Like it's some shit like that.
See, I always assumed the hot sauce is just at the restaurant, bro.
We actual black people, we know my mother don't have no damn hot sauce in her purse.
Yeah,
we use the condiments at the restaurant. Like,
Mom Dukes ain't never pulled no hot sauce out the purse.
We're actual, black people. We know.
Like, Mom, you got some Tabasco, baby.
Fuck. Yeah, well, it's really fucked up. You wouldn't even notice some shit that stereotypes about us that other people think that's how we operate. That's like, nah.
That's wild shit. Yeah. I seen Blac Chyna getting baptized.
I'm not.
Shout out to her. Shout out to her for getting baptized.
I'm proud of her getting baptized.
Right. I'm not gonna make getting baptized a bad thing.
I gotta make a joke though. In the pool, in the backyard, like the little pool cleaner joint in the background under the water, like.
I mean, I know what holy water is, right?
Yeah, like
that shit just regular water that they blessed.
But that got chlorine in it, bro.
Extra blessing, clean, keep it good.
I'm proud of her.
I ain't mad at it.
That's
flex. That's a flex to me. But I got baptized in my
pool.
However big pool and shit.
Yeah.
Didn't Jesus get baptized in like a river?
That was a holy river.
Oh, so it was like
natural water.
Okay. That chlorine really fucking with you. That's funny as shit though. Look. The timing of it is what's funny to me.
On some real, the water probably at the church and the little pool pit probably
chlorine. Yeah,
like,
I would hope so.
Bruh.
I hope y'all ain't just got sitting water in there and shit.
Bring the tub out.
15 years.
Same water for everybody.
Oh my God.
My grandfather got blessed in this water.
It's a bath at this point. What the fuck?
Hey,
this is a community pool.
Hey, yo.
That nigga sees my grandfather. Nah, that's crazy.
The pool pick out there ring around. Nah, man, come on.
Hey.
Alright.
That's funny as fuck, man. We didn't talk about like a week or two ago.
We going to church this man.
We ain't talk about it like a week or two ago. The dude talk about they arrested him. He had a vending machine outside his house selling weed.
Oh yeah,
fucking genius, bro.
Yeah, it's fucking.
He made like $2,000 a day.
At what point are they going to just make the shit legal?
You know they about to start dropping them joints, bro. All the places that it is legal. Oh, we can do vending machines.
Y'all was selling cigarettes out of vending machines at a point.
Facts.
Come on, man.
You know it's coming. That nigga just ahead of the curve, bro. They mad.
Damn.
That's wild.
Genius.
Depend on where it is. Like somebody can get that off here. You think?
Nah, they gonna break into that damn machine.
Nah, it's outside my house. I'm shooting the shit out you.
That might be even worse.
Look,
I wouldn't put it off on my.
Put the motherfucking vending machine in the house. Be like, you was trying to break in this motherfucker. They don't never got to see it.
Bolt that joint now. Get one of them with the bars on it. Lock it. All that shit.
Imagine that joint malfunction though. It take your money. Shit don't come out. Like, hey.
I was thinking about that shit too. Though.
Banging on the side.
Yeah.
That shit don't work with chips. How the fuck is it gonna work with?
You probably give him. I definitely probably give him a number to call on that joint. But then again,
if I come and see
police come up, motherfucker.
At that point, we're talking about it being legal.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say.
Yeah, because I'm under the assumption that this is going to be more normal as we go.
We're talking about as more years progress, something like that should be normal. Like
they sell wild shit in vending machines overseas and shit. Like they got vending machines with fucking girls' drawers in them and shit like that.
All types of shit.
No, they still got it, but they used to. Yeah, he was ahead of his time. Free that man. Let him get back to his money. I didn't know you could program a vending machine to take like big bills.
Big bills. Yeah, this that Zop 60 a KD. Like, what?
Yeah, that's the real play right there. You got all KDs in the joint or something. Like, that's profit.
What y'all want to get into next?
Got right down to this. Well, what we gotta talk about. Alright. So apparently there was a couple went on a date, right?
Mm-hmm.
So apparently I guess the dude didn't drive or he didn't have a car or whatever. Cool, people, got their own
Shit
situation.
happens. Should be in the shop.
So Shorty said she went and picked him up, right? She went to the movies. They went to the movies. She said halfway through the movie, he tells you gotta go to the bathroom. Right?
Good play.
Good play. Right? You think, all right, cool. It happens all the time. We all know we go to the movies, somebody got to step up, go to the bathroom. Cool.
Also, movies is the horrible first date. I want to say
Absolutely.
that.
Oh, yeah, you said that before. But
so 20 minutes later, she checked his Instagram, wondered what's going on, thinking maybe he posting pictures or
20
shit.
minutes in the bathroom. Crazy.
She was blocked. So she went looking for him. Turns out he gone and shit, nowhere to be found. Opinions, questions? What y'all think?
I don't got no idea. She had to be a horrible person.
I say she probably was just annoying.
More power to that, man.
He was getting ghosted. I would say she had to be annoying at some point.
You know how annoying you had to be? The reason I say the movies is a horrible date is because you can't really talk. A horrible first date for sure, because you can't really talk. If I'm just me,
what happened?
She must have been talking during the movie.
Something crazy.
One of them people.
He was like, man,
trying to watch Doctor Strange. I've been
she asked, so who was that?
Right.
Like, how he do that? We're like, all right, I'm not.
Nigga probably went to the front, was like, look, let me get a ticket for the mob. Exchange this shit.
Damn.
I mean, who paid for the movie? That matters, because if she paid for the movie and then you just did that, his job like fucked up. But if he paid for the tickets for the movie, all she really did was pick him up.
I don't think it matters.
It do, because if he paid for the tickets for the movie,
fuck it.
He's like, you know what, I'm out.
Yeah, it's no harm, no foul.
No, it is, because it's like, damn, you really ain't.
Oh, yeah. I would have had that, too.
You didn't even want to finish your movie, nigga?
Yeah, you paid for that.
But, like, if she ain't paid for it, man, the fuck?
He never signed to it, too.
The reason I say I don't think it matters, because if shoes was
He probably
reversed.
seen his main joint in there and had to get the fuck.
Might be.
She started
look,
calling his phone and was like, shit, I gotta go.
If shoes is on the other foot and shit, we not even questioning the female. Like, if she was on a date and was like, I had to leave. That ain't good. Like, we understand. You had to get out of there.
That's fucked up. But the reverse, if she would have left him and like took the car, that's not a will.
My question is, how did he
go on a
leave?
date with somebody, you gonna leave him hanging halfway through, y'all? Can we be more responsible?
Yeah.
Like, Lord, I mean,
I'm not gonna say that, bro.
You could cancel the day and that's all right. Let's just cancel this
you
shit.
mean like tell him talk?
Yeah, but that
Everybody
first day,
ain't got that
you
up.
just gonna ghost and shit like that. I cut that shit out.
It depends, man. I really need to know what Shorty was on, bro. Because I can think of a million things that a dude could do that would make a girl be like, oh,
I
no,
definitely
I'm
expected him to
shit.
come over like, that was me, Shorty was annoying, like her feet stink or something. Like, some
had to be
shit.
something, bro.
Yo, some dumb shit.
Because my thing is, a nigga will sit through a bad date if it's a chance of like getting lucky or something.
Yeah, touche.
Niggas will talk themselves into going back in there. So
like, you know what?
In 20 minutes he made a decision like, nah, I gotta go.
That nigga pulled a Gunna. He said, if I don't post and I go ghost, it's gonna be for a reason.
In fact, he blogged her and dipped.
Yeah. Like, I don't even want to hear what you guys say about it.
I don't even want to. vibing, nothing.
No bullshit.
That's fucked up. It was Doctor Strange too, so that was really fucked up. That was a new movie.
Yeah, bro. He probably was trying to see that. No.
I'd have came up with a bullshit excuse. Like my babysitter caught the COVID.
What? But you already there, bro. That's not okay.
No bullshit.
Time you left the house.
She tested positive. I gotta go save my kid.
Save my kids.
It's fucked up a year ago. That might have worked.
Ain't nobody catching that shit no more.
Save my kids is crazy. Like she about to turn into a zombie or something. This bitch just caught COVID. I can't get back.
Can't get back.
Right there.
And then you about to walk right into some COVID.
I had to walk into the COVID. Damn.
That's funny as shit, man.
Yeah, that's wild as shit. Man.
Well, I hope she's not too hurt about it. I'm sure they both happy. You dodged the bullet both ways.
Yeah. He probably a little bit more happy than her.
Me at this age, I probably would have just told her, like, look, this shit boring. Like, I'm not feeling you. Can we just go back home?
But is that worse than just ditching her?
I would have got through the movie. Now, the only thing I would have said, if she was being annoying in the movie, I'd be like, bro. So I'd have to say something like, bro, chill, what the fuck? Like, I can't hear this. Something, fool. Like, like, it's a movie, so we should be quiet.
He said, I can't hear this joke.
Like, what threw the mood? What threw the mood off that you had to roll out?
20 minutes, bro. Like, the preview is 20 minutes.
No, it's not. He didn't leave 20 minutes in. He was gone for 20 minutes. That's what she found out. Like, so at some point throughout the movie, niggas.
Oh, she was getting through the plot.
Yeah, they was watching the movie. At some point, fool was like, "Yeah, I gotta go to the bathroom."
She was like, "Yeah, when he get back, I'm gonna tell him everything that happened." He was like, "Shit."
Man, that's tough. I wonder did she say if she watched the rest of the movie?
It's actually funny. She was like, I was just wondering how you got home. Like, she said, I just want to know. She's like, I'm not mad or anything, but.
Yeah, whenever you start the conversation, I'm not mad.
She's like, I just want to know how you got home.
What y'all do if y'all on a date and she just disappear?
Probably finish
and
the
she
movie.
drove?
I'm going home. Finish the movie because I ain't going out like that. Yeah, I'm gonna go home after that. We'll call somebody else.
I like going to the movies by myself, so I'd probably be happy.
I don't like.
I would definitely feel like a loser, but I'm gonna watch this movie.
I would definitely be racking my brain like, damn, what I do?
Yeah.
Go in the bathroom, look in the mirror, like, oh, what the fuck? I got something on my face. Fuck happened?
Fuck it though.
I told y'all about my first date at the movie. I ain't even make it into the motherfucker. Well, what can you do?
So we talked about Texas, but we ain't talk about them making IG filters illegal.
Oh yeah.
What?
Yeah, they made filters illegal in Texas.
But like, yeah, this catfishing too many people, man. Fuck no.
Yeah, that ain't true.
But it actually, they actually made a law about like facial recognition, so you can't do no facial recognition.
And that's
shit.
actually a good thing.
Like surgeries or like
technology that can
enhance, like if you have freckles and shit.
No,
damn. So they can't have the face ID. I mean, so the, your phone unlock, iPhone unlock. They can't have that face thing.
Oh no, they probably can't still do that.
Damn.
Pretty much what it is, you do some type of way you can't do like the facial recognition.
Yeah,
you know, you can use filters that change the background. Shit like
The
that.
ones that change your face and shit, or spin your face, they made that illegal.
Out of here.
Just in Texas though.
Yeah.
Texas. Okay, cool.
But
there's a lot of IG, but Texas, nigga.
Yeah.
That's their life.
To me, I'm gonna say it, bro, because I gotta look into the law, of course, to see what actual come with, what's the reasoning behind it. I can hold you, that facial recognition shit is a little iffy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a little iffy, but
yeah,
I don't know. To ban the shit is like, don't never really support that shit either. Because you say filters, that means somebody can't just enhance the quality of the picture either. So that's
from what I read, it was more so like this is just like a after effect of whatever the law is. Like the law wasn't specifically intended for this, but whatever's in the law, it applies type shit. Yeah.
Well,
look. Y'all saw the fucking filter that's making people look like they crying and shit?
Yeah.
That shit getting spooky, man.
Yeah,
the weirdest one to me was the grandma filter.
Oh yeah, that joint weird as fuck.
That was so weird.
That one got me.
Cause why did y'all start twerking with that? I did not want. I don't want to imagine people grandmas twerking like. That's
Man,
why.
about 40 more years.
No, I just didn't want to, bro. No, it wasn't. It didn't do it for me like it might did it for other people. like literally like white hair, old face wrinkle, and yams. Like, dog, that shit was blowing me.
So you gonna be the old nigga that fuck with the young joints?
No, I'm gonna be an old nigga that fuck with somebody appropriate for my age, but I'm talking about right now at 28. That ain't what I wanted to see. Like, what the fuck?
You laughing, nigga? That's your thing. You was probably fucking with that shit. Yeah.
Not old.
No. We not letting you backtrack on that one, nigga. You sat in that same seat right there and said you like 70-year-old joints.
You did say you like Betty White. You did say you like Betty White.
I said the old one.
You said
what's the word?
You said
not the old.
You would start old joints at 60, bro.
Yeah. No, I stand by that. I still with that. Yeah.
That's not old to you?
Nah.
Crazy ass.
Hell no. I showed you bad old, 60-year-old.
No, you didn't. What are you talking about?
Lynn Whitfield, Angela Bassett.
This nigga goes
Vanessa
straight
Williams.
to the top 5 of 65-year-olds and shit.
That's how I was considered. What the fuck? That's stating the criteria.
Nah,
it's my fault that they look good. They took care of themselves. Then.
Okay.
I'm not saying I'm against the MILFs or the
Gilfs.
The Gilfs.
The Gilfs. Yeah. All I'm gonna say is it don't sound the best when you say 65.
Of course.
Watch the retirement homes.
Man, I ain't trying to break no hips and that. It'd be alright. Yeah, man.
Further he fall.
How did we even get here, man? Did we get here from IG filters?
Just wondering that in my head. Like, we were talking about filters and ended up on grandma. This guy's weird fucking. Is that all the topics for the week?
Nah. Y'all saying Nike suing motherfucking StockX?
Yeah, buddy.
Man, was that shit real?
I'm ecstatic.
It's real, and I'm happy about that.
I'm ecstatic.
Here's a reason for anybody who don't understand why we happy about that shit. For the last 5 to 6 years, bruh, when a new shoe release drop, I'ma say white boys, it really don't even matter who the fuck race is.
It's everybody.
Yeah. They got bots and shit that'll buy up 100, 200, 300 pairs of that shit at one time before you even got a chance to buy it.
That's just online.
Just online. And then resell the shit for damn near double sometimes, bro.
It's going on. In case y'all thought it was like y'all thought it was like a heavy secret that motherfucking shoe stores is in on that shit too. If y'all think the motherfucking employees, look, I used to have motherfucking it was some type of Asian. They used to come in every Saturday when the Jordans dropped, bro. Every size, they'd come in there and get them motherfuckers. We wasn't supposed to do that shit, but you ain't gonna tell some 20-something-year-olds they can't take some bread to get these motherfucking shoes, bruh.
That they buy.
Yeah, so that shit gone before you even can get it these days, fool. Like,
all I'm saying is I just want a fair chance to be able to buy my bread.
The only way they gonna get rid of it,
drop, I just want to be able to buy this shit. Like, what the fuck?
You can't even be mad at resellers that like go on eBay and really sell their shit.
Here's the thing. I'm not mad at resellers because see, resellers, that's a whole market for something. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying that when it drops on November the 10th and it's the newest Jordans or the newest Yeezys or whatever, when you buy up 1,000 pairs of them bitches, you know what I'm saying? Before anybody could even get one. I'm not a fan of that shit. Yeah. I don't like that shit.
Only way I feel like, I don't know. They trying to go digital too. So I ain't gonna say it's gonna be sweet and shit, but it's not gonna be like they putting all the shoes in the stores. They not going back to that shit because they get robbed blind. But I feel like it's just gonna be more centered on they shit.
It really should be just more centered on online stores.
Yeah, you gonna have to go to Nike to get that shit.
One pair, like the fuck, or 2 pairs or whatever.
And then, yeah, you can't be like a StockX that's guaranteeing real, authentic shoes, nigga, because how the fuck?
But see, no, I mean, see, that's my thing. Things like StockX is supposed to be that reselling business. So when the stuff do sell out on Nike, then maybe they did buy a bunch of pairs, or maybe there is some type of subcontract, you know what I'm saying, where they handle the resales, whatever. But the process of going right now, that shit is just too flawed. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck?
Don't get your hopes up too high. That's all I was saying.
Oh, absolutely. Because you already know. At the end of the day, that shit is
It's gonna be fluke. It's gonna be some fluke shit.
It was fluke when it was in the stores, so it was never a perfect situation. So,
but we can get them resellers out of here. I'm ecstatic.
I just know when that shit drops on Nike.com, it's no reason that everybody in your timeline say they ain't get them. Like that should not be happening.
Do you see a world where they just make enough shoes that reselling ain't even like?
But that yes, why the fuck? Like
you don't think that'll take their business down a little bit? Like that's because they get off on the exclusivity.
Son, but see that's okay. That's fine and dandy. But how many shoes do you have sitting on the shelf that don't nobody want? At the end of the day, like that's like you could really just remodel those into shoes that people are buying. You know what I'm saying? That would take away from people wanting to die over it or have to. You know what I'm saying? Have to pay such X amount of bread for the shit because it's available. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, like you said, take away from the exclusivity. But it's just it's a shoe. It's a clothing like.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Clothing item. What else we got?
Tulsa.
Didn't talk about it last week. They say it's I want to say they said it's 3 survivors of the Tulsa massacre that's suing the motherfucking city. It's in like the beginning stages, like they just getting shit started.
I want to see a lot more of that, honestly. These motherfuckers handed over billions to the Ukraine. They need to pay back some money to the people they didn't fuck it over here all this time. I'm talking.
Yeah, I don't like this state by state reparation shit.
Yeah.
I need
federal reparations. Like, and honestly, it's
long overdue. First of all, and we already spoke on everybody else got this shit.
The only people exempt from this shit is if your ancestry hasn't been over here. Other than that, damn, they should get some of this shit. You talking Native Americans? You talking? Because we just leaving it at black people, cool. But if you're talking real Native Americans, because they try to force some Native Americans to say they black. You know what I'm saying? You're talking African Americans. You know what I'm saying? You're talking descendants of slaves. You're talking descendants of immigrants. You're talking a whole lot of people that deserve certain levels of. Yeah, it's crazy.
But those are the people they don't want to see have shit.
But you only give $80 million to the Ukraine.
I done seen billions they want to see.
That's what I meant, billion.
Yeah.
I said million, I meant billion.
Shit crazy, bro. They print money like a motherfucker when they want to.
No bullshit.
Shit crazy.
Shit, what else we got? Oh, y'all see the fucking... If y'all was on the plane, right? And the fucking pilot pass out.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. This ain't no big ass plane. It's like
in the seat.
It's you and your man and the pilot.
Oh, it's a little plane.
Yeah, it's one of them.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Said I'm hopping in the seat.
Oh, you gonna just drop? Like...
we waking this nigga up.
Listen, we're playing the video games, bro. I know that ain't real life.
Oh, hell nah.
You gonna try, or you gonna let the plane just crash?
But you gonna jump in the seat with no parachute?
Y'all got parachutes on the plane?
Probably
you ain't say that, though. Like,
I
don't know. These parachutes on the hop out the door. Like, you ain't say that.
I don't know what be on planes, bro. So I stay off them.
If they got parachutes, I ain't gonna shit you. Definitely gonna strap everybody up, strap him up. And
ain't gonna at least try, like, you ain't gonna put the headphones on and try?
You just kind of said we got parachutes, so...
I don't know if
we got a certain amount of time where the parachutes are effective.
Or let's say it's 6 of y'all and it's only 2 parachutes or some shit.
Whole niggas dead. We doing math.
Right, look, we gonna jump. You gonna try to fly? I bet we meet top down.
You better hold on to me like Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible.
Nah, for real though. Like real life. Real though. Take the seatbelt, strap it around. You know?
That's too much trust, bro.
I mean, we got like
life or death.
Swim, literally. Like, what we gonna try to do?
Bro, I'm putting headphones on. We landing this bitch, bro. It's a story going out that they did that shit in Florida, bro. Fucking pilot passed out. They put the headphones on. Air traffic controller, instructed them on how to land.
That's why I say hop in the seat, because you can radio in and they'll just tell you what to do and shit. But
I can't swim, so I ain't fucking with no hop in the seat. I'm not fucking with you.
You said hop in the seat?
I'm taking my chances with this plane, yeah. I'm not.
Oh, you talking? Wait, you confused?
I can't swim.
So you're not taking the parachute?
No,
it was over water.
Yeah,
you didn't say that.
They was off like the shore of Florida.
Oh fuck, you didn't say that.
Yeah,
I'm definitely flying the plane.
Bruh.
Man, you ain't say that. I'm not. What? Sharks, nigga? You didn't say none of that. Fuck no.
We waking this nigga up like
that's not even an option to jump out the shit. No, fuck no.
Yeah,
and then because when you land, the shit gonna land on top of you, so you gotta somehow swim up. Fuck that.
Motherfucking get out off the motherfucking parachute. Yeah. Nah, I'm not fucking with it, bro.
Yeah, you ain't say the water. Yeah, you say Florida water, so you talking sharks, or you talking some gators or some shit. Like, nah.
Yeah, we waking this nigga up like Snoop on Soul Plane. He coming up right before the shit crashed.
Playing rock, paper, scissors. Whoever lose, you flying this shit.
That sauce are big. Whatever the fuck.
Damn, so they landed it successfully? Mm-hmm. So whoever landed it, they deserve their pilot license, right?
No.
They just you just flew a plane and saved the whole crew life.
I go to school now, motherfucker.
They ain't just gonna give it to you fresh off the plane. Congratulations on saving your own skin though.
Hell yeah.
You have recommendations, I guess. You going to school.
You know, the first time I landed the plane, I ain't know shit.
Look, niggas get creative in them situations, man. I think we can land a plane, y'all.
Man, we would have died in that. No. I had to press the
Black people would have panicked too much, bro.
Hell yeah.
Niggas would try to listen to how to land and shit. Niggas just screaming in the background or some shit. Like, shut the fuck up. You ain't telling me what buttons to push.
Oh, shit.
That's wild as shit.
Like, no, not that button, nigga. Nigga done dropped all the fuel.
Put the red button right. You done dropped the damn. You wild as shit.
You see what your man AB saying out here?
What he say?
It ain't no race.
He said a lot lately.
Talk too
fucking bullshit. I ain't gonna say shut up and dribble, but
you don't got the chance no more.
Bullshit. Get the fuck on the field.
I'm never gonna say shut up and dribble, but AB is one of the people.
Yeah.
You just shut up and dribble. Just shut the fuck up. Just go play something.
Yeah, like he look. Every athlete is not an activist.
That's perfect.
Every person is not an activist.
And it's always been that way, bro.
Right.
So, what I need from the ones that's not is what you just said. Shut the fuck up, bro. Like, to say there's no racism in America and your only reason is fucking white people and paid you millions of dollars,
bruh,
and kissed your ass because you been in the NFL.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Cause we talked about this briefly beforehand. The point we made was funny as shit, but bruh, it's more real though. Cause you telling me you from Florida,
nigga from Florida, bro.
You from Florida, and you never saw no racism, bro. Like I know you lying.
What's wrong with him, bro? And this go like how much money do you gotta make to lose your fucking mind,
one
bro?
time and I saw fucking racism. So what the fuck?
I was just passing through.
Yeah, I went real quick and we experienced some shit. Like
probably live right next door to a Confederate flag. Mm-hmm. If you from a certain area, even if you black, you probably had one.
Yeah, man.
Niggas just need to shut up.
Yeah.
That's all.
Last week he talked about cap. This week he talking about something there's no race. But to say there's no,
I'm glad you brought that up.
Bougie black people blow me, bro. Because to say there's no racism because you made some money. What the fuck that got to do with racism?
Coming off last week, you saying that the hood don't fuck with Cap because of what he did. Like, no, nigga, like, we don't fuck with niggas like you. Like,
bruh,
but not. The more AB talk, the more I see why him and Kanye get along so well.
Man, I don't care about that. I just don't know how the fuck did you say there's no racism because you're mean it?
Cause that's definitely sound like some shit.
And then you play a sport that you keep getting cut. You keep doing wild ass shit, but then you just there's no racism out here though. All right.
Forever you. There's a million motherfuckers fucked up out here.
Bro, the point I made earlier, son. How many of your niggas you grew up with, fool? Still back around the way, fool. Still
struggling or just surviving.
See, here's the thing. They like to say shit like, you know what I'm saying? We all got the same 24, which is a true statement. But everybody got the same 24 to be an NFL superstar, nigga. Like, what the fuck, like, come on, bro. Like, that was a blessing. Appreciate that shit, but don't act like there's no racism. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. It's racism in other countries. That the fuck to just say there's no racism in America is ignorant and alone. like saying there's no racism in England. Yeah, the fuck, like, dumb as shit.
At a certain point, bro, you just gotta stop wasting breath on niggas, bro.
Bruh.
Like, who's gonna sit him down and tell him anything?
Bruh, hopefully his therapist.
Hell no, he gonna fire the shit out of the therapist.
No.
You're like, I don't like your attitude, AB. Man, give me another one.
When you talk about Jada, this could be the last topic. That's all we got. Jada Waiter talking about men these days, we don't appreciate women like they did in the 80s and 90s.
Perfect ending topic. Because listen, I love women so much.
Especially black women.
You know what I need them to stop doing? Acting like the past was perfect or some rosy history. Like, bro, like if we talk about history, but we talk about the past, right? I'm going to just start, because I'm not going to go back to the 1800s, obviously, slavery. I'm not going to go back to the 20s and 30s.
We could just stay on the 80s and 90s, bro. It's the fucking crack era, nigga. That's the end of the black family.
Because it seemed like when they romanticized the past, I was going to start with like the 60s. You know what I'm saying? But that's segregation, bro. That's Malcolm X being killed. That's Martin Luther King being killed. Like,
that's like some trauma bond and shit.
Right. Talking about the 70s, that's the hippie area, but everybody was how LSD and some fuck shit was going on.
Might have been happy, but that's some escape reality.
And like
shit.
you just said, the 80s is the crack era, fool. If you really know what was going on, 80s and 90s, fool, that shit was not some lovey-dovey, loving basketball ass shit. Like, why do they have some type of romanticism?
It's crazy you just did that like subconsciously because it's the movies, bro.
It's the movies.
It's the fucking movies, bro.
It's the movies,
see fucking
bro. This is how they hate rappers right
Jones
now.
And all the little sweet ass black movies from back then.
Bro, cause son, you really think the 80s and 90s was like a lovey-dovey ass time? Like,
and if we speak of facts, motherfucking black marriages is up, bro. Black people being married to black people is up.
Hey, but you hitting some points right now, bro. Cause the fucking statistics was horrible back then. You know what I'm saying? Like, atrocious. Why would you sit here and act like that was the time we was at our peak black love? What? The crack era? Like, son, I don't even be son. Hey. But see, this is my credit. I'll say to her, bruh. Like, I give them credit when they say stuff like that. Shawty was like 24, bruh. So she don't know. Like, she grew up like romanticizing that type of that past and shit. But they don't really understand, bruh. Like, that shit was not.
I feel like people be having their biases. From
They watch shit like what's the movie with Tyrese, Baby Boy. You know what I'm saying? They watch shit, you know what I'm saying, waist deep and shit. They think that's how the shit really was. Some love shit.
See, that's the hypocrisy though. Cause just last week they throwing fucking Russell and Stare in our face. Black love.
But see, that base to your point where you say love is up, black love is up now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like now is
so
the,
how can
is the
you
peak.
say, oh,
you see so many successful black couples now. That shit is not, that wasn't like that 20, 30 years ago, bro. Yeah. Like, stop romanticizing. Like, stop with this mindset that we want to pat. Like, history repeats itself, y'all. So stop thinking that shit is a good thing. When you really should study history, you realize it's been fuck shit after
shouldn't
fuck
be
shit
trying to
after
repeat shit, bro. We should be trying.
Right, our culture don't want to repeat
better,
none of that shit,
exactly.
bro. Like, what the fuck? You want to go back to slavery? No. You want to go back to segregation? No. You want to go back to Jim Crow? No. You want to go back to crack era? No. Like, what the fuck you want to repeat? Like, y'all crazy, bro. Y'all crazy as fuck. I know damn well I don't want to go back to the 60s. Like, they was killing all the black leaders. Like,
yeah, it was
you don't want to go back to when the Panthers was out here, because what was they doing? The same thing. Like, why are we romanticizing history? Like, that shit is so fucking...
Go back to a whole bunch of struggle.
They won't even realize that's some reverse Make America Great Again shit. That's why I say certain people don't realize, bro. They brainwashed a little bit. We could talk about how, like, I don't want to choose my words, but we could talk about how certain people have been influenced by outside influences. You know what I'm saying? They don't realize the media and that's even those strings are being pulled by some shit, right? But you don't realize how putting that shit up there, making something look all romantic and shit, change up. We just talking about how the rappers fuck with shit. We just talking about how that shit is what you grow up and what you see. You really think we should go back to the 80s, bro? Like, the love in the 80s was the peak of black love, bro? When
try to do Me Too in the 80s.
No, it's not. First of
not you like no funny shit, bro. Like
right, it'd have been. You wouldn't even do it. Motherfuckers would be disappeared. That was the peak of some wild shit. Like, You try to do a Me Too movement in the 80s, bro, motherfuckers would be... Yeah.
They just gonna shrug it over, bro. Like, huh? What y'all talking about?
Like, nigga, that was the peak of shit. Like, like, you was not gonna be able to expose somebody back then, fool. What the fuck? Like, y'all tripping.
We gotta do better for the future, guys. Let's stop looking.
Stop. Yeah, that's literally some reverse Make America Great Again shit. You know, not reverse. It's like our version of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's stop romanticizing history. That shit was not. No, we need to make a better future. Like, for sure. Like,
go watch Shaft. See what they was doing back then. Like, we gonna leave it at that, bro.
It's bro. We already made the point, bro. Literally, bro. At what point was this shit good for us that we were like, yeah, I want to go back to that time? Like, name one.
Episode 112. That was a good time.
What the fuck? We out this bitch.